Okay. Yup. What's up with it? This your boy New, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Taurus. Somebody just complimented me earlier, and I can see it now. I can see it. It's my body. Taurus, focusing on your body, huh? All right, getting yourself together. First thing I noticed was my appearance. That's what I noticed. So anything that happens in the reading is always part of the reading. So what you guys got? Conflict. All right. So okay, so you guys are learning because the square is an opportunity for growth. You guys are learning how to take care of yourself. You guys are learning how to manage your emotions, how to self-soothe. This could also be, hey, Pinterino. Hey there, Lion's Kitty. This could be also maybe coming off a little moody too, because we got Cancer energy here. You guys may be dealing with cancer, or you're just dealing with somebody who's very nurturing. This could even be a mother figure. So, but we'll see. We'll see. You guys are dealing with somebody who has you have a loyalty to, or somebody who has a loyalty to you. There's somebody who wants to nurture you guys. It could be an Aries. So there may be little power struggles that you guys are having. I guess. What are the power struggles? I guess they're holding back a desire or holding back their passion. For some of y'all, they're holding back like aggression or frustration. All right. So I guess what that is, this is somebody who feels like you're a sense of home. So they feel protective over you. That's why. Yeah. Could be a Gemini. All right. And it could be an Aquarius. So you got like 3 different people who are gonna be coming towards y'all shortly. This could be for like nurturing, for love. They care about you. They feel like, bound, not bound to you, but like they may be having more emotions or more feelings for you than what they let on. Let's look at this real quick. So I got this other deck. Let's see what's on their mind. Oh shit. I don't want them, I want you. We'll overcome this. All right. So you guys are super romantic. It says the way you touch me. So this could sometimes just be like the way that you speak to them, because we got Gemini energy here. But it could also be like the way that you touch them. Like maybe you're very nurturing, very loving, very understanding, very compassionate, very receptive. You listen, you give good advice. You know what I mean? You may give advice that they know probably normally wouldn't have thought about. Like, so sometimes with the square, this could be like ego battles or like tension that we have because I'm used to doing it a certain way, and here you are, and what you're saying is right, and what you're doing is right, but like I just don't want to like face it. So people may not want to face the music around you, or somebody just doesn't want to face the music. That maybe you were right, all right, or maybe you are right in this situation. I guess the way that you're going about doing it is going to prove that point. You know what I mean? And this isn't like with that Sagittarius where normally like you can't gloat. You could gloat. You could tell them I told you so if you wanted to be honest. You know what I mean? So, but sometimes it's a little bit better to be humble. All right. But anyway, you guys could be having a little bit more like closer ties with family or people who are closest to you. So you guys may be having more intimate, really, not connections, but more intimate communications, conversations. All right. Also, some of y'all gonna be getting a higher follower count. Says angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. Have faith in yourself to take the steps your soul is guiding you to take. All right. And anytime I've seen this, you walk like you have 3,000 ancestors behind you. This could be like a family reunion sometimes, or this could be like a big function with a lot of people. Sometimes a large following that comes, you know what I mean? Or it's more followers. It could just be that too. Like if you guys are doing social media or trying to like expand a business, this could be more customers, more clients, more interactions with more people. This could be any of that. But it's going to boost your confidence because you're doing something right. All right. These may be people who want you to solve their problems or like do things for them. So maybe you're doing a lot of multitasking. Maybe you're doing a lot of like, chatting, negotiating, working stuff out, just like socializing because it's Gemini energy. This may have been something that you were holding back from doing. Maybe you guys are starting to find your voice. Maybe you guys are starting to find like different ways to like communicate or different ways to like apply yourself, things that you didn't do before, because that's what a square represents. It's like, I've never done it this way and I don't do it this way. That's not the way I like to do it. Because squares are usually like, think of like stubborn energy. It's really an opportunity for you to grow and do something that you've never done before. But the ego is like, no, it needs to work that is the way that it's always worked. It needs to work this way. This is how I've always done it, and I'm not trying to change. And the change is coming because when a square comes, it creates so much uh, irritation, so much frustration that eventually you say, yo, fuck that. I'm about to just jump. I'm about to do something. Something's about to give. So something is about to give. And the way you're going to go about doing it may be unusual to others, but it's going to yield you good results. And in the end, they're going to say, damn, I should have did what Taurus did. That was smart as shit. You know what I mean? So Some of y'all, it could be back to where I was talking about, could be your physical appearance. But it may not necessarily have to be that either. It could just be like maybe you guys are just being a lot more gentler on yourself, a lot more understanding of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, when you make a mistake, you're not so hard on yourself. When things don't turn out how you want, you're not like, bummed out. Oh, I can't imagine it not working the way I want it to work. I'm so done. You're not going to be falling out like that. There may be little stages like that because we do got Cancer energy. So it may be little stages like that where you do that, where you're like hypersensitive, where every little thing kind of bothers you. All right. Oh, some of y'all got an interview coming, or you guys gonna be having a sit down talk with somebody. All right. Somebody's obsessed with your body. Yeah, I told y'all it's a lot. So it says literally obsessed. And this deck, it has to do with your body. For some of y'all, it has to do with your hips, but it has to do with your physical frame. So it has to do with your body. That's a Taurus thing though. So maybe some of y'all are working on your physical body, like I said, or you guys are just, maybe you just already have an attractive body. And that might be why people are starting to want to talk to you, communicate with you, get to know you. Just maybe also why people are trying to spend money with you. Cause I kind of feel like that's about to happen for a lot of y'all. Cause it says it's an opportunity for you to, what did it say was the opportunity? It's an opportunity. Not sure. You guys got a sleepover? What is that? You have faith in your steps where you're guided to go. It says people being led by spirit do not make any sense to those who are not. So you're gonna be looking highly unusual in the way you maybe carry yourself or the way you do stuff. You know what I mean? So you guys getting a message, a lot of messages. This could be a lot of flirty messages, a lot of text messages. It's a lot of calls, a lot of communications coming your way. All right, and it's really because you're appealing. So maybe this is also like fast results in something you're doing. So some of y'all, let's say, for instance, you're losing weight, or you're changing your body, or you're changing the way you speak, or any changes that you're going to make are going to come at a rapid pace. So like if you start putting the work in, because the square is like it's hard, but think of it as like strength training. So strength training, you get stronger, what's called time under tension. Same thing in life. Whenever you're going through a hard time, the longer you're under it, but the more that you keep trying different stuff, it's like learning by mistake or learning by trial. That's what square is. Learning by trial by error. I learn. You fall off. I'm like, I do it again. I fall off. I do it again. I did this. I broke my pattern. I broke my routine. I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I mean? To say that you're learning a new skill in general, you don't get it on the first 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 1,000 times. Don't matter. On the 1,001 time, you start to figure it out. Oh, okay. All right. You know what I mean? And sometimes you recognize what was just holding you back the whole time. Sometimes it could be the way you were saying stuff. Sometimes it could be the way you were thinking about stuff. Sometimes it could just be like you just didn't take action. You know what I mean? Because the square can make you not want to take action. Because it's like, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And a lot of that is just a fear-based mindset. But anyway, the Page of Swords is also about learning new information, networking. So you guys are gonna be doing a lot of that. So even if it's not necessarily romantic, which I kind of feel is going to be in there somewhere in there because it's having to do with your physical appearance. So even if it's not romantic, the opportunities you're getting are because of your physical appearance. It's because of your body. It's because of how you communicate, the talk. Maybe you have a lingo, or you have phrases, or you have like I want to say like short script or short something like that. And then it says happiness is not one big thing; it's all the little things put together. So this is, and then the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is like getting over overthinking, getting over worrying about things. So you guys are all right. You guys are not longer worried about stressing about things. So I guess you're gonna start seeing a lot more faster results shortly. Things are gonna pick up shortly. That's why I say maybe some of y'all are gonna like a lot more followers, clients, customers, interactions, good news. Eight of Wands is good news, a lot of it. And then it's when you're gonna have a lot more people wanting to communicate with you because of the good news and because of the fast results that you're getting. I'm like, oh shit. So I guess this is always good too. These are networking people. So these may be also people who learn under you shortly. Queen of Wands again. There you go. That's your confidence. There's your confidence. Somebody, and then we got King of Wands in reverse. All right, so that's your. There you go. So you guys are gonna be looking like I'm supposed to say like a trophy in a way. Either you guys are gonna have a lot more influence with like large groups of people, crowds, or you're gonna have maybe a higher status where a lot more people know of you in a way where you're held in high regard. You can be spoken about a lot. Some of y'all is gonna be online because we got Instagram famous. Some of you this will be online. Others of you this may just be like in large groups wherever you go. You may notice that people's eyes are on you. You may notice that you don't have to do as much. It's a pretty privilege that's coming for y'all. It's a pretty privilege. You may have already had this in your life. That's not like, nothing special, but you got a lot of people in this case, you don't have to put in a lot of effort. So for some of y'all, maybe that's different. Maybe at one time you had to like maybe carry the responsibility to bury the obligations of other people. Maybe you were always having to do more than what the people around you were. This is a change. All right. So people are going to desire you over others. And this could even be in work, where I desire your work. I desire what you want. I desire what you do over other competitors. You know what I mean? So that's what you're going to notice, a lot more people coming towards you. Even with the high priestess in this deck, it means there's a large group of people coming towards you. So I would assume that's going to be either fanfare because of the Eight of Wands, or it's going to be um, like followers in general, customers. It's a lot of people that's going to be coming towards y'all. That's really for the bare minimum for what I could say. You know what I mean? And it could be online, but it could also just be in general and life in general. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, these are going to be people who feel like you outshine them. So this may be like higher ups or people who've already been established where you guys were at. They're going to still find you guys to be beneficial. They're just going to kind of like, it's like a bittersweet where it's like, I'm happy you're here because things have turned up because you've gotten here and they've gotten better since you've gotten here, or since you've shown up on the scene, things have gotten better. But at the same time, I'm kind of like not really happy. Like, I count your blessings sometimes. It's natural. That's human nature. It's nothing special. It's human nature. People kind of see that you're getting blessings and they're like, dang. And they may be already doing well, but they just recognize like, oh, you're here too. And you're getting it too. So, it cuts the pool down just a little bit. Nothing too major. But that's all it really is here. You're about to see the end result of the stuff that you worked on, because we do got a 10 of Wands here. So that's always good. And Nine of Swords is just that you guys are either struggling with realizing this trait about yourself, but once you do, then you guys are coming into a confidence, you know what I mean? In like dealing with the admiration, knowing what to do with the admiration, knowing what to do with large groups of people, or maybe knowing how to manage them, or, you know what I mean? Like getting used to the attention, getting used to like putting yourself out there and people like when they see you. So maybe that's something for y'all. Because we got a King of Wands here too, this could also mean that you guys may become overly confident at times, maybe even a little pushy, you know what I mean? Cocky. Yeah, but because the King of Wands is here, it also means that you don't get disciplined by people. So they just kind of let you rock and roll. So maybe you're going to an event where this is all happening. Like this could be like a festival, this could be a concert, this could be, I kind of feel like it's a group setting though, a lot of people around there. So wherever it is, a lot of people are at, they're gonna be wanting to talk with you, communicate, say a bunch of shit, flirt with you, ask random questions. You know what I mean? They're very curious about you. Like, so this may hype y'all up because maybe you were like overthinking what was going to happen when you show up, or what they're going to, how people are going to feel about me, how people are going to perceive me. You may be like even in this energy currently, and then when like I guess this next interaction is going to happen because we got a Wheel of Fortune, or this could be multiple interactions that happen with like, let's say, popular, famous, attractive people that you start recognizing like, whoa, hold on now. Something about me has changed. You know what I mean? So Wheel of Fortune also means that a dynamic has changed, or that the time has come for something bigger for you. So you guys may start recognizing that about yourself, like something bigger is on the precipice for me. And this may also encourage you guys to really start putting time or energy into your growth. You know what I mean? Because of like, I'm not going to say the validation of other people, but it's because of like the work that you've done. And you start seeing the results, and you start seeing like, maybe you start hearing compliments, maybe you start hearing you know what I mean, job well done at work, whatever. It's like you get a lot more of that, a lot more like recognition. I'm surprised I didn't see a Six of Wands, but we got good cards that saying all that anyway. So some of y'all about to be high achievers somewhere at work, or somewhere where you guys do a lot of networking. You guys are about to be overachieving shortly. What else did I need to do? Did I did that? I did those. I did these. Oh wait, let's look at the T real quick. Let's see what the T is. People want to pick your brain. You guys may be holding back something. It says somebody wants you back. And then we got ignoring. So somebody you guys are ignoring, or somebody who's ignoring you or pretending to ignore you, wants you back. And then it says rejected. So maybe somebody you guys rejected, or somebody rejected you. Could be a boss or a CEO or somebody who's like in charge of stuff. It says boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big, big energy. So either this could be y'all coming into that type of energy, which is possible because of all this stuff that I'm talking about, or it could be like you guys are having some type of ego battle or power struggle with somebody who's a boss, CEO, or whatever, XYZ. You know what I mean? It's because they see you in that same light. That's what the real issue is. It's like, damn, you on that same like or that same level as me, so I can't treat you how I would treat everybody else. You know what I mean? So people are recognizing you. They're gonna hold you in high esteem shortly. So get comfortable with that. Maybe you guys weren't comfortable with that. Maybe it's just like a status change. Something like that is happening here. All right. So I'm also boss mama. I bet y'all is. All right, let me see. Ooh, what we got? Trust. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best possible way. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. All right. And then we got rainbow. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you will shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally what? You are eternally blessed. All right, and then at the bottom, what's the very last? We got inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It's important that you trust your instinct and your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities. So, all right, yeah. But anyway, you guys got somebody who's coming back around shortly to try to pursue you guys. There's somebody who didn't want to put in the effort or energy in before. They're gonna be putting it in now. Let me give you signs. Could be Aries, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag, Gemini, Sag, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Leo. For a little razzle dazzle. I said Aquarius. Yeah, it's all the same thing, same signs. All right. Anyway, y'all gonna be attracting like higher quality mates in general. If you guys are like looking for romance, you're gonna attract higher quality partners, very high quality. All right. Anyway, I'm gone.